Now, we are going to look into different agile leadership roles. Quite often, when people want to start playing these leadership roles, they want some guidance. They want to know what's in there. So it all starts with understanding what is your passion, where you want to go. Do you love working with customers, understanding customers' problems, needs? Then probably product owner is the right role for you. Do you want to make big impact, talk with a lot of people, leaders? Then agile coaching consulting might be something you want to do. Do you like to make changes into day-to-day life of a team members? So then probably scrum master or squad lead might be another role. If you have got a traditional background in a project management, you want to look at everything, finance, resource management, risk, blah, 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 then probably agile program manager or delivery manager is another area which we can explore. So let's have a quick look at all those different agile leadership roles, since we have got brief idea about what different frameworks or skills are required to play successful role in agile world. As this picture is shown, whole idea in agile world is that you are not a boss, you are not a manager. So essentially, doesn't matter what's your title, you are supposed to act as a servant leader. What does that servant leader stands for? It has got servant and leader. So as a leader, you are supposed to take a charge, help your team members to grow. uh, Quite often I give example of teacher who is teaching primary school students. Like, they are not there to prove point, right? They are there to grow those kids. So quite often they mentor them, they teach them, they provide right kind of environment, they challenge them. That's quite different than a typical manager who want to get things done by hook or crook. That's the key difference. So if you aspire to become an agile leader, these are the roles which probably you can explore. If you want to become an individual contributor, that's fine, nothing wrong in it. But still, if you happen to work in agile environment, then as an agile practitioner, there are certain things which you should be aware. So we are going to explore that. First two roles which are mentioned here, team coach and product owner. Explicitly, I have mentioned team coach because quite often in many organizations, Scrum is not the only one framework which is applied to bring in agility, right? And in such cases, even in my recent experience, we don't. I have come across organizations wherein there is no Scrum Master role. So whole idea there is a squad lead or there is a team lead who is supposed to bring in those changes which are required at the team level, and he or she might leverage Scrum, might leverage Kanban, might leverage something else to bring in that agility. So it's a team focused role wherein team members might be 9 to 12. Product owner, product manager is more about understanding what customer are looking for, focusing on customer, and then helping teams to create that solution by acting as a voice of customer. So again, it's a team level role. If you happen to aspire to become a product manager, that's when you look at the large solution, large problem which needs to be solved with the help of multiple teams, multiple product owners. Then
Sandeep,
uh, yep.
Sandeep, one question. It may not be totally relevant for this, but yeah, let me post here. Um, so if you're not working on a client side, I mean, if you don't belong to a client team, okay,
Mhm.
you're from a service provider's environment, and how do you differentiate between a BA role and a product owner role? Yeah.
That's a good question. So quite often you might transition or you might be acting as a proxy product owner, a fake product owner, or whatever title might be there based on the framework which is used. So in order to play a role of a product owner, product manager, you need to have that business acumen, and we are going to explore that. In environment wherein you are working for a client or probably that product owner role is not present, quite often heavily you might be relying on someone who is playing role of a business owner or business analyst or someone who is representing business knowledge. So in that context,
Exactly.
yeah. So and that's why don't get hung up with the titles which are mentioned here. uh, just let's focus more on the skills and what things are required to play this role. So title might be something else, right? But at the end of day, when we talk about product management, when we talk about product ownership, there are key things, key skills which are required.
I get you. Thank you.
Cool. So first two roles are at team level. Then next two roles, which are agile program manager or delivery manager and agile coach consultant, these are the team of teams level role or group level role. Wherein as a delivery manager or program manager who is working in agile environment, you might want to support product owners or scrum masters based on what kind of organizational structure is present. But you have got delivery or program related responsibilities. Whereas agile coach or consultant, it's someone who is expert scrum master, senior scrum master, if you want to apply that logic, who has got experience in multiple frameworks, multiple ways of working, who can guide and coach squad leads, scrum masters, as well as product owners, so on and so forth. And then agile practitioner is agile team member who has got subject matter expertise. He or she might be architect, he or she might be senior DevOps lead. But still, in agile world, if you want to play effectively your role, you need to know certain things. So that's covered in that.